The anticipation.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
My brain went there. Finally, it got to something. Mono's question to you, Freeze, about if you would ever grow out a beard. No, you're the member of ZZ Top that doesn't have one.
He's the member of ZZ Top who's named Beard.
Yeah.
So you're the drummer.
At least we're not Def Leppard and he has 2 arms.
Hey, the AMDM is live.
Also,
You know the funny thing? I think somebody asked if we could not do the at everyone thing a couple of times, like a half an hour ago or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it might have been because of the flood of them yesterday.
Hey, they weren't me.
Alright, so I'm picking up Tormy Good on Twitch.
Me.
It's not all about you.
you.
It's not all about me. Are you sure about that?
Setting just got dark, guys. I'm gonna end up with a golem in 30 minutes.
Oh, we got to roll for initiative lighting without having to roll for initiative.
Hi, everybody. So are we going to unlock this room? Or are we going to let them just go to Twitch? No, let's unlock it, but make sure nobody else can speak.
Well, but that's going to pop other people up on our
Videos.
Twitch as well with us. Yeah.
If you go over
Make us small.
and where it says show non-video participants, upper right-hand corner, you can click that and it will lock out anyone who's non-video.
Alright then.
Got it.
We're unlocked.
Just make sure no one else can. No.
I'm
It looks like
I'm
it's
not
still
going to
locked.
confuse things by also working on it.
Okay. So I'm going to unlock it. We should be the only ones to have permissions.
There we go.
Hi.
And there's you.
All right. Yep. So we're still in the process. So are y'all ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah,
Shit.
Well, I just washed my dice, so I hope so.
Good.
Wait, you washed all the good luck off your dice right after the first game? Right before the first game?
I washed all of the cigar smoke and all the cigar ashes off. So you know where they're no longer weighted?
Okay. I don't need that open or that open.
So I need to.
Yes.
Welcome to the City of Sun. A dwarven city built aeons ago and is part of a dwarven elven grouping. You have the elves across the river in the city of Lot. Most people just call this area the Sunlot. No puns needed. I'm looking at you, Tormy. So, we will start our nifty little adventure inside, as where most adventures should start.
Yeah.
I knew I should have gotten more prepared before I started this.
The DM prepared one.
I would like to pretend that I am prepared. You're going to be amazed at how much this is like a home game to you.
Well,
I thought my notes were up and they were not.
I believe we are.
You're actually starting in a saloon called the Broken Hammer. And an individual that you know quite well by the name of Woody. Woody's an individual that works, does a few things here and there. He's extremely nicely dressed, with a pair of black slacks and a white button-down shirt. He's roughly 6'6", and appears to be an older elven man. Evening, gents.
Can
I get you your usual?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll take the bottle.
All right.
I'll take the usual and a sound this time. Apparently they're healthy.
Well, as he walks up to the table, he sees what does he see at the table here? Would you like to introduce yourselves? At least so the world around that are watching this have an idea of who you are and what you look like.
Sure, you go first.
Okay, I am Kinjar Zala. I am a changeling, actually. Rogue, Bump in the Night subclass, which is one of Tormy's homebrew subclasses. And right now, I am in a male dwarven form.
Mono?
I am a 7'2" Minotaur Shorthorns breed, so I can actually bleed damage with my charge attack. Who's carrying a shield, his warhammer, and a weird red loincloth. I am a barbarian, subclass homebrew from AVM's Patreon called Juggernaut.
And your character's name?
Hyacinth Boldhide.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Hyacinth Boldhide.
Kyathan.
Kiafen. Kiafen.
Mr. Freeze.
Well, sitting next to Cerberus, usually pretty close to his cat that follows him around. He's actually probably sitting on this table since he's only a foot tall. Axis Silver Sage is a tan brown, 1 foot tall fairy with translucent blue wings. He comes in at about 10 pounds. He's got dark blue eyes, short black hair. He wears a tailored suit and carries around a cross that is wrapped up and weighs roughly about 200 pounds. He can usually be found with a bottle in his hand.
Very tiny one. And what was his name again?
Axis Silver Stage.
Tormy.
Well, Archimedes Rufflefeather III is an owl folk, and I'll be showing off our new version of Artificer, because we didn't really mesh well with the one that Wizards had run. We made a remake and 4 subclasses. I'm going to be showing off the autonomist of the Artificers.
So we will be using full-blown homebrew weapons and items.
I forgot to mention that Axis is the Eldritch Gunslinger, which is also one of the AMPM's Patreon homebrew classes for Warlock.
All right.
And I forgot to mention, at my feet is my cat, who's actually a mimic. It's my mim cat pet. Call him.
Now remember, y'all don't have to give out all of your details to start with. Let them find out some things along the way.
I don't think we're giving everything away yet.
All right, so y'all
I left a lot to be figured out.
y'all are at the
I
end.
was going to say, Kaifeng has no homebrew items yet.
We will have to change that come afterwards.
Well, I sent you the list, I just didn't actually input them onto a sheet.
Oh, and I never had a chance. Roll a d4 and pick the one that it rolls on.
Well, he's only got 3 in his set.
Roll a d6.
Well, roll my set. D6, 1, roll 2. Alright. Number 1.
He got the boost that he wanted.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
So after a little while, Woody comes back, brings you your order, and leaves an envelope folded underneath one of the drinks. And just
My bottle.
walks away. Oh, yes, he's brought your bottle.
And whose drink was it set under?
It's just set under a pitcher just in the center. An actual 6th drink was set on the table.
Alright, I will go ahead and reach for it then. Because I know exactly what this is.
I'm gonna start drinking.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and take a look, kind of secretively, not above the table so anyone around us can see, but so that I can see what's on the paper.
All right. So, of course, as you've guessed it, there's a name. This name is Ta Moran. And there's an emblem of the Black Key. Which, those of you that are on, if you head over to Twitch, you can actually see the emblem.
Repeat that name for me one more time.
Ta, T-A, Moran, M-O-R-A-N.
Alright, well, I will slide that across the table toward me.
Going to pick it up, take a quick look at it. Just do the quick nod and slide it so that the other two can take a look.
I'll look at the name and nothing more.
How about our big friend? Can you take a look?
You read?
He can't actually read, so he doesn't care. He's simply enjoying his stuff.
Going to tuck it into one of the pages of the big tome that I carry around.
All right.
And then I'm going to latch it shut and lean on it while I take my drink.
You know,
Do you carry
through
evidence around with you?
through past experiences that after every member of your group has seen this, these letters mysteriously disappear.
Mm-hmm.
So they just over, you don't know exactly when it happens. It just, one minute they're there and the next they're gone.
Same normal way of, I put it towards the front of the book, not near any of the other notes, and still sticking out at the top of the book. Latch it closed and lean on it and just let it happen.
Then the bard, music's playing through there. Bard starts playing this little ditty, dun 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 dun. So,
I know that the first thing that we definitely need to do is to find out who Tom Moran is.
Does the name sound familiar to me?
give me a knowledge roll.
Knowledge thing?
Which knowledge? There's four of them.
In 5e, there's 4 knowledges.
Yeah, it's one of the four.
Did I miss?
One of the
Oh.
five. Yeah.
History. I'm sorry. The last game I played was actually knowledge arcana knowledge. So yeah, I'm a little off.
Yeah.
17.
17. Oh yeah. Yes, you do recognize this name. Tom Moraine is actually one of the council members for the City of Sun.
Okay, at that point when I would have actually saw the name and recognized it, my response would have been, fuck.
He is an older dwarven gentleman, seemingly well respected in the city. And now somebody wants him dead.
Well, this will be a fun one, boys. Apparently, we're going after politics now.
Politics?
Wait, you
You
didn't know this already?
Tory people?
Oh. So, I will relay the information that I know of him to the rest of the group.
Wait a second. Should we be doing this here in the middle of the tavern?
Are you looking suspicious, or are you just carrying on a conversation in a crowded bar?
This is like our normal haunt, right?
This is a fairly normal haunt. This is not the nicest place in Sun. There are, let's say, seedy individuals all around.
It's normal enough that we have a usual, so it's okay to go.
Point.
You know that
Pull out a,
The bartender is also the one that dropped the note off to us.
yeah.
yeah, Archimedes, you have actually done various business with Woody before. He's kind of a fence and an exchanger of goods as well as information.
I'm gonna pull a rock out of one of my pouches, put it on the table, and spin it. And it just starts making clacking sounds just enough to, like, rattle if somebody is trying to pay attention. The cantrip prestidigitation for sound effects.
It's a good use.
I like it.
I think it's safe to be talking about.
Alright then.
We're looking at a council member, very well respected, fairly old, but still a prominent figure within the city.
So, standard procedure for.
I think the first thing we should probably do would be to see if he has a routine or a pattern.
Oh, about
Who's
it.
the target again?
Hmm?
Who's the target again?
Oh,
Tom Moran. Tom Moran.
Tom Moraine. He's about this tall. He holds his hand under his knee. And it says, Harry Fellow. Well, not Harry's name, but.
Are you trying to make fun of my height?
No, Brick, you're okay.
Alright, Tinkerbell.
But basically, if I don't have to do anything special, just cause a distraction, tell me what day, and be prepared with bail money, please. I don't want to find my way out again.
It wouldn't be the first time. It'll be alright.
We know he lives.
You're not sure exactly where he lives, but you know the area.
I mean,
Well, let's go do some investigation.
It's in one of the nicer neighborhoods. One that y'all would definitely stand out in, as y'all currently are.
Here's the thing though, you only stand out if people see you. And people have a tendency not to look up.
we got 2.5 people that can do a little bit of reconnaissance, I think.
And don't worry, everyone's eyes are focused on me anyway.
You two
Can I have a half?
No, I'm talking.
Not even a quarter.
You do count as one. I'm talking about my pets.
Your stone rattles.
Can I make a perception check to see who it was?
I mean, it's just prestidigitation. It's just rattling because that's the effect. It doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's listening in. We just got quiet.
So you want to look around and see if anybody's sticking their nose in, or their ear, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean back on the table and start downing my bottle and looking around at the same time.
Give me a perception roll.
18.
18. Beat my roll. You do see an individual, a couple of tables over, that seems to, while, you know, normal people are just kind of milling around, he is very much kind of almost leaning towards y'all, Definitely looks like he's trying to get his ear towards you.
Do I recognize this person?
No.
What does he look like?
Any of us recognize this person?
No.
See, I
Which person is he here?
a little bit.
He's a tiefling, just wearing some leather armor, and it's just someone you've never seen before. He's got a cape or a cloak with a hood pulled back.
Alright,
We're a little cone over to our little friend with thaumaturgy as the spell or the cantrip that's on it. Go ahead, give him a shout. I think he find it fun.
He is probably about 15 feet from y'all.
Perfect. He's within range.
Party members in here.
Does a 12 hit him on a ranged attack?
Did you just start combat in the middle
He
of the bar?
just started combat in the
where
middle
we
of the
get our
bar.
orders? Really?
So what are you range attacking him with?
Oh, I threw a dagger at him.
A dagger? All right.
I'm not aiming for anything vital either.
What'd you roll to attack with? What was
13.
13? No, a 13 does not hit. Actually, it goes up and hits near him, where he's now looking over at you, at your group.
Not polite to eavesdrop.
He reaches down, picks up the dagger, and just puts it in his thing, and he gets up and starts to leave.
That's fine. Daggers are cheap.
Ivan will finish eating his salad and slightly excuse himself from the table and try to follow the guy.
All right. So is anyone else going to follow, or is he going on his own?
I accomplished my goal.
It's Tinkerbell. He'll be all right.
All right.
Which is weird.
And
I
if
have
he
a fucking
does-
spell.
And even if he not, we definitely gonna hear it.
At least hear about it later.
Oh no, if it within the block, we definitely hear it.
So how far back are you staying?
Well, I got 35 movement speed, so I'm keeping him just outside melee range, making it seem like I'm going in the same direction as him.
So are you 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet?
Just 10 feet. Just 10 feet away. I'm not really being filthy, I'm just walking past, walking the same way he's going.
Okay. And you're not being stealthy about it?
Not really.
You gonna be stealthy?
It can happen. Nat 20s are amazing. He seems to pick up his pace a little bit.
Instantly going to try to be stealthy about it now, that he's being quick about it. And a 17 for stealth.
All right, he's still staying at a little bit of faster pace, but you don't think he sees you. He seems to be occupied with a nat 1.
Is he near an alleyway of any kind?
Those Those damn gnats.
Oh yeah, there's alleyways all over the place.
I noticed. So I was wondering if I could pretty much do a quick charge and grab him and force him into the alleyway.
You can certainly try.
We'll also attack to let him into the alleyway with my arms.
I give that dagger back.
He's not going to have any armor or weapons if I'm not with him. Don't worry. Unless I need help, in which case I can go on the boat way. Oh boy. First critical of the night.
Oy vey. Alright. Give me just a second here. Nope, nope. Alright, so... Yeah, you got him. I guess we're going to roll for initiative now. Actually, go ahead and roll your... Is there any damage involved with that?
The charging attack on horns is 1d6 damage, and it's technically knocking him back 15 foot. 1d6 plus strength.
Alright, you said that's a critical. Let's roll it. So it's max... The way I'm... For those of you that don't know, here's how I run criticals. Max damage plus your dice rolling bonuses. So you max out the dice, and then you get to roll it and add your bonuses. Yeah, it's we take crits very seriously. We make them.
It's always disappointing. It's always disappointing if you roll a crit and get 2 ones.
Yeah.
Well, then that would be 12 damage to him. He was knocked back 15 foot.
All right, you have successfully knocked him into an alley.
Or do you want to play quarters all the way?
So I guess at this point it's going to be initiative rolls.
All of us, or just the...
If you want to join in and see how many rounds it would take to get there to find them, because you're not sure at all where they're at. It's
I'm good here.
and it's just one of the many alleys in
In the area around
Yeah.
where we drink.
All right, and what'd you roll?
Initiative of 13.
Initiative of 13. Well, you are actually amazed at how quickly he was able to recover. And it said knocked him back. How many? Is he knocked prone?
15. He is knocked prone and 15 foot away. Knocked prone and 15 foot. That's the charging attack for the Minotaur's horns.
All right. So as he's knocked back and hits the ground into the alleyway, he hops up, pulls out a crossbow, and fires it at you. With a 13 to hit.
It didn't off my shield. AC is 17.
But it hit me.
All right. And that is half of his movement to get up. And he's going to start to run. He gets another 15 feet from you, and then it's your turn.
How far away?
15 feet.
That's enough for another target attack of the horns.
Well, you're 30. Remember, you're now 30 feet away from him.
I moved the speed to 35
All right.
because of the boots. Another target attack to knock him down or knock him into a wall. That is a dirty 20. Yeah, dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, you hit him again. He is knocked back 10 feet and into a wall.
This time, stay out.
And for damage, that is 6 plus 4, 10. I need to take out that d6 because it's going too high.
Hold on a minute. I didn't think I was
With that being said,
I don't like dice that roll too high. I like limit weighted to roll 15s.
Don't roll suspicious. Don't roll
Suspicious. As you hit him, there is something that happens. I just have to look up what the ruling on it is. Because I don't know it off the top of my head.
the angry pudding and you start taking damage.
Oh,
No, tieflings have that wonderful thing called Hellish Rebuke.
Yep.
wonderful.
you have to pull up.
Hit with a successful attack, you can use it as a reaction.
They need to make a dex save. 2d10 on a failed, pass as much on a success.
So, dex saving throw. There it is.
What kind of damage is that again?
It is,
Fire.
yes.
Alright. So I rolled a severe fail. I rolled a 4 on the dex save.
2d10 fire. Burn, baby, burn. Just a inferno.
Yeah, I didn't have this prepared because, I wasn't quite expecting this. I should have known better.
You should have tried eavesdropping on my conversation.
All right, and you said you failed that?
Yep.
17 points of fire damage.
Yeah, okay. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. And I'll simply say it's not nice to steal people's stuff.
He draws his short sword.
Oh, wait, no, I resisted the fire damage because of boots.
So you take half the damage.
Yes.
Which was 17, so,
It's 8.5.
8 points.
9 or 8.
8 points.
If you round up or down.
8 points down. It's down because you're still squishy, even though you're a juggernaut. And he's going to take a... And he takes a swing at you. My God. I might have to change dice. 16 to hit.
17 AC.
Yeah. So he takes two sweeping arcs And the first one, you're able to bash up with your shield. He comes through with the second one, and he is way off. He is nowhere near you with that second strike. And it's now your turn.
Now, how exactly do you grapple? Someone got him by his throat.
It is a contested strength.
Okay. And it is 22?
It's
Uh-oh.
it's your strength, and he can use strength or acrobatics.
Athletics or acrobatics, okay. Okay, then he has to be at 22.
Sad thing is, I approve these characters. All right, you got him. He is currently grappled.
One hand on his throat, and on the other hand, he's trying to cover his mouth or just punch him square in the face. I don't care which one.
It's up to you. One of them will keep him from yelling. The other one will actually inflict damage.
I don't know how to do damage because I might actually have to worry about something. Maybe I might can have a charm. That is her attack and arm attack is only 1 damage, plus strength, which is 4 for 5 damage.
Hi.
So you said 5 damage?
Yeah, 5 damage. 1 arm strike, which is not amount is 1 damage, plus strength modifier. And again, telling him, give back the dagger.
You want the dagger? He actually attempts to stab you with it.
Okay.
With a 25 to hit.
That hits.
So you're going to take 6 points of piercing damage.
How much?
6.
Oh no. Okay. That's perfectly fine. And the bonus action. Was actually a question. Never mind.
No, it's your turn again because he's just used his action.
The bonus action. I'm gonna range.
Okay.
Because he just stabbed the Minotaur who's in pregnated. Does a 23 hit with a warhammer?
So you've got him by the throat. You're going to reach back, grab your warhammer, and just try to bash him.
Bonk on the head with it, yes.
Yes, it does.
Okay, D8.
And hey, wait, because he's restrained currently, you have advantage on this attack. It may be a crit, so you get to roll again.
I don't think I'm going to beat that 19 anyway, so yeah. And it didn't matter if I had advantage or not. That was still a not 1. I'm happy with that 19.
Right.
Oh, and that pilot. Pilot.
And he just took 11
I'll be right back.
damage to the head.
11 points of damage.
11 bludgeoning damage to the head, yes.
All right. He looks a little dazed. But he's going to use his reaction to do Hellish Rebuke again.
Okay.
Which you're resistant. So, or say you're. So that's
resistant, but if he saves, it's a quarter instead of half.
yeah. Well, how'd my pencil go? So, I need you to do your saving throw, or are you just going to stand there and just.
Saving throw is what?
It is a dexterity saving throw. So you would actually have to remove yourself from him
I'll just
to.
take it like a beat. I'll just take it like a boss.
All right, so that was 9 whopping points of damage. Actually, no, it wasn't. I rolled it. I rolled the wrong die on that. I rolled the d20 twice. No, let's roll the d10. So that's 6 whopping points of damage.
And then resistance cuts in, or the after resistance?
Stormy, you're the master of that class there. His resistance would. Oh, no. So you didn't save, so you're going to get half damage. So 3 points.
So 3 points of damage, okay.
Yep.
Do I have resistance because of boost? Okay.
I guess I should have the docs up for those subclasses that can help.
I still do. But no, I have resistance one because of the boots. Resistance to fire damage on boots.
All right. And now for his attack.
Is it coming across on Twitch? So I'm gonna switch to my laptop real quick.
All right.
Okay.
Alright.
So. He takes his short sword and makes another swipe at you. Or he's actually going to try to get it, because he's got the dagger. You've got him held by the throat. He's got the dagger in one hand. He's got his short sword in the other. His short sword's on the side of where your shield's at. That's a dirty 20 to hit you.
That is.
And something I forgot to mention earlier, so I'm gonna. You got a free pass on that one. So you're gonna take 6 points of piercing damage from that as it gets across the shield and kind of catches you in the shoulder, right at the base of the neck.
Yeah.
I also need you to make a DC Constitution save. I forgot about the poison that's on his blades.
No, you said the dagger that he started with first was Torby's dagger.
Yes, but his short sword that he sliced. Oh, he missed both times with the short sword. The short sword is the one that's poisoned.
Missed completely. The DC doesn't matter because I rolled 18 plus 3 for the con, so 21.
So you feel, for a moment, you feel a stinging around there, but it doesn't seem to bother you that much.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna, you let me go, and he's gonna try to, and he's like punching up against your shield a little bit. It's your turn.
Is it good?
So, while we're waiting, go ahead.
Let him go.
You're going to let him go?
I'm ready to go with throws. Activating my barbarian unflinching ability to be immune to fire damage, and as a bonus action, bash him with a hammer.
Okay.
Do it.
So, did you say you're letting him go?
No, I'm simply just ready to go, taking my hand off of his throat and bashing him.
Okay.
Well, that might not be a fair game when you're holding the mole.
It's 22 to hit, sorry. So that's a plus 6 to hit, not plus 4 to hit.
22, that hits.
Alright, then 1d8 plus 4 damage. And that's 8 damage. And yelling out loudly, "Give me back the dagger!"
I tried once, and he stabs you with it again. And that is a 19.
That is.
Since he was actually just yelling, should we do a perception check?
You would have to. I honestly, y'all are in a saloon that's got music playing. There is no way
Fair.
that y'all would be able to hear this.
Figured I'd put it out there. But I'm happy to accept
But give me a perception roll anyway.
Because that is a Minotaur screaming, "Give him back the dagger."
That's a nat 20 on my end.
Okay, we're gonna get back to that in just a second. So as he had stabbed that in there, doing
Like he said.
a point of damage, because you're raging. He leaves the dagger. It is still sticking in your muscles.
I will simply grumble at him and walk back to the bar. They don't need to chase me.
So you just let him crumple there?
If he's running away, I'm going to let him run away. They just sort of,
He's
I'm going to grab his ankle and just drag him back to the bar.
wait. So are you going to let him run, or are you going to take him back to the bar with you?
Hopefully I'll take him back to the bar. I'll do a attempted double grabbing his foot.
All right, because as you start to, as you've let it go of his throat and he kind of drops down a little bit, he looks down the alleyway and starts yelling for help. That he's being robbed. Help! Help! I'm being robbed! I'm being robbed!
And then I'll simply go back as I try to grab his ankle. He stole from me.
Help! Help! Gods! Gods! So it's not but a moment later, for you, as you're just sitting there drinking, you happen to look over to the saloon doors, and you see a couple of the town guards start kind of look up and start heading, like they take off down the street.
Maybe now a little after.
Are we close to a wall?
Well, it's a tavern. You could get close to a wall fairly quickly.
I'm looking for the quickest way out of this tavern. Specifically, I'm looking for place that's at least an inch wide that I can squeeze through.
There is. The problem being is the close proximity of the buildings together, and where they're at. The quickest way out is probably through the front door.
Alright, I will take to the air and I will fly out the front door, grabbing my 200-pound weapon on the way out.
From a distance, it just looks like a flying cross.
Basically, yeah. I give people existential crises on a daily.
We'll have to come up with a setting appropriate holy symbol for you.
I'll follow Rick toward the door and kind of shift into halfling and try and disappear.
I will fly up over the tavern and start heading the way that I think.
Where do you hear the yelling?
Yeah, once you're outside, you can definitely hear the yelling.
Alright, so up over the buildings as quickly to that noise as I possibly can.
All right, Archimedes, what are you doing?
I'm gonna slide a gold tip on the table, put the tankard over the top of it, and this is the I'm sorry for the problem tip, and then get up, pull my my tome underneath my wing, and passively walk out the door, and then take a immediate flight to go to the roof.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You fly.
Our folk.
I really should pay attention to the characters y'all are making next time. So
We told you all about it. You didn't want to know.
I know. So it's part of the fun for me. All right, so it doesn't take y'all. So while that's going on, so you're dragging him. Oh, you're gonna make an attempt to grab his ankle to drag him out. Give me a grappling roll.
Actually, I was going to ask if I could do something else instead of dragging him out.
Okay.
I just reread my sheets and saw something interesting you gave me. Since he's laying on the ground, I want you to sit on his face with the velvet, the charmed velvet handkerchief you gave me.
Okay.
That silences anything that is...
You're gonna open up the red sacks.
It's already as a loincloth, so literally just sitting on his face.
All right, you got 30 seconds to. He's not. There's no sound coming from him.
I'll simply say, Rick, over here! And just start rifling through his pockets.
Well, he's not unconscious.
He's just... He can't move the 300-pound minotaur off his face.
Well, he can wiggle and he can stab. He's still armed.
Sure, I should probably take care of that. I'm just going to touch your hand with my wand.
You know what?
Let's see if I can touch your hand with my wand.
Give me an attack roll.
Does a dirty 24 hit?
I'm gonna say you've been able to successfully target the hand.
Alright. That's 1d8 plus 4 damage. Nope. Technically 1d8 plus 6 damage to the wager.
All right.
9 damage. How does damage to percussion hand? Holding the sword.
Yeah. So that hand has now been successfully crushed. He is no longer trying to stab you with that. His other hand seems to be trying to reach for something. And he's going to do Hellish Rebuke again.
I'm going to need fire damage.
He doesn't know that.
I don't know, I'm just letting you know that.
At the end of your round, it goes away, though.
Not to roll away here, but he's sitting on his
And the next turn.
has a verbal component.
Huh?
Hellish Rebuke has a verbal component.
Oh, it does. All right. Well, I guess it doesn't happen then.
Like not trying to be that or anything.
No, that's
I don't know how the extended party is. Maybe.
my job isn't to know all the rules. It's just to referee them.
Fair. And you have enough people that'll just spitfire things back to you so that you can rule it.
Hey, in my home game, my son does that job. He knows it all.
So, you've got that here too now.
So you think he's doing something. He's doing something. It won't be Hellish Rebuke. He is taking a bite.
Oh my.
That might make you sit up.
That might be he getting some revenge.
Well, apparently he can't get his mouth open large enough.
You have too much rump roast for him.
Yeah. That was a 3. About this time, you notice, as he's trying to wiggle out from under you, you notice 2 of the town guards have come around the corner. Hey, what's going on over here?
I didn't beat them?
No, actually, y'all are arriving there at the same time.
Okay, as soon as I get there, I'm casting darkness on Tinkerbell. in the area that Tinkerbell can map.
All right.
I was going to simply say he's got poison weapons and don't king shame me.
All right. So it is now dark.
And I can see through that darkness, so I'm flying down, I'm grabbing Tinkerbell by the shoulders, and I'm going to lead him the opposite way of the guards.
All right.
I love that invocation.
Corey's dagger is still in my arm, yes?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to go take the lead because I'm pretty sure we've done this before. Then go the opposite way of the guards and say, I have your dagger.
As you get up, then the screaming starts.
Yeah, we do this too often. You need to knock this off.
So you took flight. You just followed, correct? Was it Kinjar?
Yep.
All right, so
Yeah,
you
basically, I'm flying in front of him with my arm on him to lead him out of the darkness.
no problem.
Sorry about that. Phone decided to disconnect. I'm going to, if I can, run as fast as I can to back with dagger still in my arm.
All right. So y'all gotten out of there. The guards. Can you see that the guards have stopped outside this billowing blackness, and they're like, they're just kind of standing there a little bit, and they hear the guy screaming.
Okay.
It's more of a rage scream.
Didn't like the Minotaur sitting on his face.
Did not like that at all.
Or crushing his hand and just showing you off as poison.
So,
Also, I'm switching this to the end of my next turn, so I will still have the immunity to fire.
all right. So you've beaten a guy kind of senseless a little bit.
All over,
Bits on his face. Just
dagger.
All over dagger. All over.
All I gotta say is this is how the bad guy starts. you just created your own boss here.
Should have killed him.
Tinkerbell,
I was going to, but I
was the dagger worth getting arrested when we just got a job?
But it was your dagger. It's not nice to steal.
He stopped eavesdropping on us. That was I didn't care about the dagger. How often do I use How often do I use daggers?
It doesn't matter. He still stole from you. I do not allow that. Stealing is wrong. Grandma said so.
We kill people for a living, and that's the hill you're gonna die on?
Wait, we kill people?
Oh, no. We don't kill people. No, we don't kill people.
You shut up and follow me.
Oh, okay. Okay, Rick, you're a good person. I trust you.
That's debatable.
All right. So,
Do we have a home base at all?
yeah, y'all. A lot of times y'all spend in the. You have your own little hovel areas, but y'all do spend a lot of time in the Black Doors various safe houses.
Well, I think Tinkerbell needs to go take a break.
You made my
We definitely need to go to one of the safe houses and hide out for a little bit. At least hide Tinkerbell out for a little bit while we go and do some investigation.
Alright. Tinkerbell? Go to a safe house and think about your actions.
No, don't. You gotta be more specific about it. Tell him which safe house to go to.
So is one time a bandit camp?
I think you two go ahead. I send Pride and Wrath with you, and I'm gonna talk this over with him and play some cards. How'd that sound?
Okay.
We'll look as long for the dagger still to be taken out.
As I pull out a pair
That was
of,
pretty good itch.
as I pull out a not quite matching set of mechanical owls, and just let one flip over to our shape changer, and one sit like walk over and or fly over and like sit down next to our charming brick, and then just kind of they're an inch shorter than you, specifically made for this purpose, so that you had somebody to look down on.
You have such pretty toys.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Let's go play some cards, and you can finish. Eat. Where did you put your salad?
I think he ate it already.
I finished the bowl.
I finished the bowl.
Did you eat the bowl and the salad?
You're always supposed to eat the crunchy part of the salad, yes?
So you walked out of the tavern eating the salad, so therefore you stole the bowl and the utensil.
No, I crushed the bowl. He ate the entire thing. He did not use utensils.
But you walked out with it.
No.
Apparently, this is something that happens on a regular basis because Woody didn't say anything.
But he is very used to getting a gold or two from me.
He ate the bowl and finished his drink, and then went to follow the guy. By finishing the bowl, he ate the bowl.
I was going to say, you were going to have problems if you almost got arrested for stealing when you literally just stole a bowl.
No, I left the silver over there. I ate the crunchy part of the salad bowl. It's very good. Very good for you.
I'll take your word for it.
At least he get his fiber.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Crunch.
I'll take him to I'll take him to the closest one to the neighborhood we think he's in.
Okay. It's going to probably take you... let's see. Let's look at the map real quick.
If you find out anything and you need to guide us, just send my little friend back.
I'm good.
Oops.
Jonathan will settle down and say, I did a good thing. Why are you mad?
So, looking at the map, yeah, I'll start it off here, and in the center, in the center, in that purple building, which is where the Broken Hammer is located.
This building?
Yep. And it's a good idea. I forgot about the pointer. So you know that the nicer neighborhood is over on this side, to the right side,
Okay.
underneath the name, and then over by the down to the south by the Coliseum is a nicer neighborhood.
Do we know which one of the two nicer neighborhoods he lives in?
No. I will take the south side. Someone else wants to take the north.
Well, it's me and you, so I guess I'll go to the north. Are you just gonna do a
Yep,
flyover
aerial
of the south side?
reconnaissance.
You're gonna do oops, an aerial recon.
Yep.
I might be able to help you with that, but I don't think you'll be able to speak with him.
The owl?
Yeah.
I don't speak owl.
Ooh. That racist.
Who doesn't speak owl?
So who's going where?
I'm going to the north part of town.
Cerberus is going to go up in here, and then I will be right down in here.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me. I gotta get
I thought he
these.
said down here was Ah, okay. I don't know, the Pointer, yeah, down there was the nicer side of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know those are more affluent neighborhoods.
Oh, are you talking south of the map, like at the bottom?
South of, he
Yeah.
said south of the Coliseum, so on the bottom.
Oh, okay. Yep, so I'll go down here.
Give me just a second.
It's just a piece with a skull on it.
This is a dystopian, but it still looks like an owl.
All right, for those of y'all that are watching on Twitch, please forgive me. I'm still trying to figure out the best way of doing these things. All right, so y'all, so Tormy and Mono are staying there. All right, so we'll start with Sarah. So getting that far over that distance takes you a little bit of time. Not too terribly much. It's not too terribly far. Are you going to walk it? Are you going to get a coach?
No, I would walk it.
All right.
What's the scale of this map anyway?
All right. To give you a rough idea, let's see. It's pretty good size. Zoom in. I don't know how much I can zoom in. Whoa. So can y'all see?
Yep.
All right. The circle's in the center there. Let me make sure I'm getting a pointer. Like if you look where Tormy and them are, you go down to right that building right next to it. That's a well right there. These are actually fairly large. The section over to the 2 blocks to the left, I had to look at my hand. That is Market Square. So those are booths.
So all in all, this is a pretty large city.
Yeah, it's a fairly large location.
Okay.
This is one of the larger cities in the on the continent. All right. So we'll start with you, sir. So you get over to this more much nicer neighborhood than what you're used to. Depending on where you decide to. Are you still looking like the halfling, or are you changing yourself up?
I would have, once I started to get into the nicer part of town, I would have slid into an alleyway and shifted into more of a finer dressed elf.
So do you have finer clothes you're going to change into?
Yes, of course I do. No, I don't. No, I got something. So, well, I have to go with my other idea then. I'm going to go into the nearest alleyway once I get to the nicer part of town, and I'm going to climb up to the roof Because I'm going to do my surveillance from the rooftop.
All right. So, are you gonna just flat out just start climbing, or are you gonna try to go stealth?
Stealth.